welcome to the Serenity Health and Wellbeing Podcast with me, Sarah Cassels, where we explore simple, sustainable ways to take care of your mind, your body and sense of self through all the seasons of life. In today's pocket-sized podcast, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 daily rituals that you can incorporate into your everyday life to improve your health. And the best part is that you can start any of them today. So let's dive in. So ritual number 1 is hydration and 1 intentional breath. Now, most people wake up dehydrated, especially at this time of year when we have central heating on. So before you do anything else, like emails, dogs, kids, work, have a glass of water. Ideally, you want to try and replace those vital electrolytes that we lose during sleep, with the main one being sodium or salt. But also you lose smaller amounts of potassium, calcium and magnesium as well. Many of you who are already following me on my social media know that I take Rejuvenated UK H3O electrolyte drink each morning, but you can make your own electrolyte drink by combining natural ingredients such as coconut water, a pinch of sea salt and a splash of lemon juice. Pair this with 1 intentional breath, not a long meditation, just a pause, and ask yourself, today, how do I want to feel? Now, why does this help? Well, hydration supports energy, focus, skin and our digestion. And then if you add in a single intentional breath, that's going to anchor your nervous system and it stops you rushing into the day ahead on autopilot. Let's move on to ritual number 2, which is add 1 extra portion of colour. Now, we are all being told that we need to eat 30 portions of plants in a week. Surprisingly, it's not as hard as you think it is because coffee, herbs, spices and black pepper are included, but you can only include them once in your 30 portions in a week, even if, like me, you do have them daily. You don't need to overhaul your diet. Just ask yourself once a day, where could I add more colour? So suggestions are a handful of berries, maybe some chopped spinach in your eggs, extra veg in your evening meal like a bolognese with celery and carrots in, or a chopped apple mid-afternoon. And why does this help? Well, we get more fibre, we get more antioxidants, we have a much better blood sugar balance, and it will naturally reduce your cravings. This is the simplest gateway to better nutrition without feeling restricted. I've included a template that you can download and use if you want to start tracking just how many plants you do eat in a week. Okay, let's move on to ritual 3, which is move your body in the way your body wants. Now, in my recent book, Living Well, Finding Simplicity After the Storm, I talk about exercise being a non-negotiable habit. Because throughout our life, we need to move our bodies because they're not designed to sit all day in an office. However, movement shouldn't feel like punishment, and especially in midlife, your body responds better to consistency rather than intensity. So these are just a few examples of what you could perhaps try to do. It could be like a 10 to 20 minute walk, a little bit of light strength training, making sure you stretch regularly, going to a yoga class or a Pilates class. It could be online. It doesn't need to be one that you have to go out and pay for. And even a quick tidy up around the house can help. So ask yourself today, what type of movement would feel supportive for you? Because movement will support your hormone balance, it will reduce anxiety, it's going to boost your metabolism, and it's going to improve your mobility going into your later years. So there are no rules apart from this. Just move. Okay, ritual number 4. Create a small moment of stillness. So this can be 30 seconds or 5 minutes. So some helpful ideas might be having a cup of tea or coffee without multitasking. Perhaps pausing in the car before you get out to then go into work, just to have that intentional breath maybe. Lighting a candle in the evening or perhaps journaling a few lines. Stillness isn't about doing nothing. It's about giving your nervous system a chance to feel safe. And this helps by lowering your cortisol, which is your stress hormone. It also improves your emotional resilience. It helps you to respond, not react, and you will find you get better sleep. This becomes especially powerful if you build it into a ritual, maybe a mini pause point in your day. Okay, number 5, protect your evening wind down. Now, when the day is drawing to a close, I want you to think about choosing one calming ritual that signals the end of the day, because having a chaotic evening will create a chaotic night. Just try choosing one thing that signals the day is closing. So there are some examples like lowering your lights, turn off devices 30 minutes before bed, do your skincare slowly, maybe write down what you want to achieve tomorrow. Open a window, make sure you've got fresh air, and perhaps read a few pages of a book or a magazine. But keep it simple and make it yours, because you will have better sleep quality, a calmer nervous system, and you will have improved mood and energy the following day. Even one consistent evening ritual can transform how you feel. So in closing, these are your 5 simple daily rituals. Number 1, hydration with 1 intentional breath. Number 2, adding an extra portion of colour. Number 3, moving your body in the way your body wants. Number 4, create a moment of stillness. And number 5, protect your evening wind down. Now, I've included a template that you can download and use as a checklist to help you incorporate them all into your life. None of them are complicated, but when they're layered together, they will help you feel more energized, grounded, and in control of your health. They are just simple but powerful. Start with one, build gently, and remember, living well isn't about perfection. It's about consistent nourishment for your body and your mind.